welcome to my Egyptian culinary masterclass. I am Sandra Makary, and over the next 10 episodes, I will take you through some of the most delicious and simple Egyptian dishes that I grew up with. Tamia is the Egyptian version of what is known as falafel throughout the Middle East, but with one difference. Actually, this only difference is our way to a very special Egyptian recipe that drives everyone crazy after trying it. We use broad beans instead of chickpeas. Yes, there is a huge difference in the final texture and taste as well. Today, we will prepare together tamia, and I'm so excited to share with you our very special Alexandrian twist to this delicious mixture. We start with heating our pan because this dish is deep fried. It should be crispy enough. So everything goes in here in the mixer. We have some parsley, fresh coriander, some dried coriander. I already put in here some spring onions and leeks, normal onions and garlic cloves, and the secret ingredient that makes this really different than falafel. It's the fava broad beans. The secret to this is it should be soaked overnight in water, and then we make sure we have no water in here. We completely dry it, and then we add it to the mixture. Some people like to add some chili to their mixture. I like to have the chili with the tamia at the end while eating. That's it? Actually, no. When we blend this, we're gonna get this beautiful paste. What's very important to achieve proper, crispy, fresh, colorful tamia is to have this coarse texture. This coarse texture is your right way to proper tamia. We have to add some dried coriander. Some people like to add the seeds and others like to add the powder. I go for the seeds. I like to add texture to the tamia. The other secret is baking powder. You will find different varieties. Some people add just baking powder, others add baking soda, some other add a mixture of both. So a mixture of both, I find the tamia feels like a pastry dough, and it shouldn't taste like this. I only like to add baking powder, and I am satisfied with the result. Now, another tip about this secret dish. It's the sesame. Falafel is never topped with sesame. This dish, tamia, is always topped with sesame. As we're doing this and shaping it, I remember my very old, nice memories with my grandmother, having us all on a very short table, sitting on the ground around her, preparing tamia. She used to prepare it like 2 times a month and collect all her grandchildren around her. We help her with topping tamia with sesame, shaping them, or freezing them, putting them into Ziploc bags and putting them in the fridge. You can store your tamia in a Ziploc or an airtight container for over 3 months. Yes. As a nutritionist, I actually understand how people love tamia in Egypt, so I cannot stop them from eating it as it's fried. So I give them the healthy alternative of it. It is baking it. Yes, they really like it though. I like frying my tamia if I'm not going on diet or looking to lose weight. Why? Because it makes this mixture, this coarse, beautiful mixture, crispy, and it keeps the green color inside. So when the kids open tamia inside, we will open it together and you will see this green color did not change after frying. I can keep shaping tamia until tomorrow because it brings back all the memories and it makes me happy. Egyptians, we love touching the food with our hands. We actually enjoy shaping things into different forms, and we have our very special forms. Falafel, the one done with hummus, is usually round. Ours is flat. Some people like to stuff their tamia. Yes, stuff. My grandmother used to stuff it with baked aubergine, and actually her secret is not given to me yet. Alexandrian people who live in Alexandria like to stuff their tamia with caramelized onion or chili powder and chili pieces. It's really hot but really tasty. So we have to flip the tamia halfway Look how beautiful it looks like. Look at the color. I just want it to change in color to make sure it doesn't break all over the pan. I'll have this as a plate ready to get my طعمية out. This to soak the oil away. I have to check the color frequently, so I don't have brown طعمية. No, I want it just to change color, because there is nothing to be cooked in here. It's all vegetables. It's a vegetarian, delicious meal. I all the time do it on breakfast along with fool that we are very, very well known of. And probably that's why I have most of my vegetarian friends on breakfast. Out of the pan. Some are misshaped, and this is totally fine. Happens to all of us. And these are the ones that probably are eating in the kitchen and not served. Now, I want to show you how this طعمية looks inside. The color would be really, really as bright and as colorful as it is in the mixer. Look how bright the green color is. I just love it. I don't know. I can eat this with anything. I can put it in a pita bread. That's really, really tasty. I'm not eating the chili now with it, but I usually do. I sometimes add some chili powder to the mixture before frying. We usually serve our طعمية with any kind of pickles. Now I have pickled olives. My favorite is pickled carrots and pickled cucumbers. This is how we serve طعمية. Make sure your طعمية is crispy. Do you listen? It's very important to have the طعمية crispy, otherwise there is something wrong with the recipe. I can actually eat all of this in a blink. You can always come up with your own variations, so feel free to create your own and let me know about it. Such a wonderful, authentic, comfort Egyptian street food. And as we say in Arabic, بألف هنا وشفا.